Education Secretary Justine Greening back to school to issue a pledge that all of Norwich's children should be helped to reach their potential. That may sound obvious, but in the city it's a problem. A study earlier this year rated us as one of the worst parts of the country for social mobility, with many young people from disadvantaged backgrounds lacking the opportunities and aspiration to succeed. The government's launched a £60 million scheme to tackle the problem, and Norwich has been named as one of its 6 so-called opportunity areas.
It's about having better careers advice. It's about making sure young people get great experiences like the National Citizen Service. And yes, it is about, with all of that, saying to them that they can and they should aim high. And we're really committed to making sure that for a lot of young people, in fact most young people who don't end up going to university, that their technical education route that they can follow in our country is every bit as good as young people who want to go down an A-levels and a degree route.
Today, Ms Greening toured City College Norwich to find out about their work to support students. She spoke to those like Chloe, who's been helped back into education after struggling with mental health issues.
I only know a couple of friends that's just headed off to uni. I don't really know many people, but my sister and I are both obviously hoping to go into uni within a couple of years' time, so we'll be the first people within our family to do that. It's been very difficult, but it's not because of what other people have put in the way for me, it's just been my own difficulties that I've faced.
Today's announcement hasn't come out of the blue, though. A local campaign's already underway to boost social mobility here, spearheaded by Norwich North MP Chloe Smith, who spoke to our News Extra programme about its launch in June.
The poorest children growing up in Norwich have some of the worst life chances in England. It's a really dramatic conclusion. And of course, none of us like reading that about our city. None of us like to think that. None of us want that to be true. So the question is, well, can we change that and can we do something about it? And I think that's possible working with the right people here in Norwich.
Ms Smith is on maternity leave at the moment, but her deputy, former Education Secretary Baroness Gillian Shepherd, says they're already working with the UEA on research to find out why Norwich is a social mobility cold spot.
Is it that they haven't been motivated by school? Is it that they've had their hopes suppressed by perhaps exam results not as good as they were hoping? There's a whole range of issues. Do they have heavy caring responsibilities at home? There are all of these things. That research will be very useful because it will be specific about the young people we're talking of.
So lots of questions still, but with answers on the horizon, it's hoped this investment will help open doors that some may not have even realised were there. Lauren Hewitt, Mustard TV, City College Norwich.